Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are Mbappe! And the ball's come out. A great save, real class.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Bit of a misjudgment. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Pjanic. Chan. Out towards the flank. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pogba. Goes looking. Griezmann. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann has been given offside.
Griezmann only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
Matuidi. Mbappe. Dembele. Matuidi. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Now it's Dembele. Chan. Oh, well intercepted, really alerts the danger. Matuidi. Plays it forward. Dybala. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Going for goal! That really should have hit the net.
And he didn't even manage to test the keeper.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Gets up to head it! Clearance and very necessary. Rafael Varane. And Titi. Dembele. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Cuadrado. Rafael Varane. Griezmann gets into a dangerous position. Dybala. It's a brilliant interception. All the way back and they start again. France have it back and they can go again. Now it's Pogba. Now it's Mbappe! Goal! France!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
France take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Chesney can pick that up. It's a loose ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. This could fall anywhere. Titi passes it forward. Conte going through. Conte. It's Griezmann! And it's hoisted clear. Dybala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chan. Oh, good interception. Matuidi. France leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. And it's Dembele. Mbappe! Mbappe! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
In with a header! And he's there to make a great save.
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Pogba tries lifting it over. So it's going to be another corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. A more than decent game up to now. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
France deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Has a swing at it! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Over to the left. Chan. Now it's Cuadrado. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pjanic. Matuidi. Matuidi. That's really nice. Now, what next? Mbappe. Chance to break. Cut out in the nick of time. Defending was strong and firm. Conte. Breathe. Can he put it away? They are rampant. And surely that settles it. Griezmann crosses the keeper, and only 1 winner.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
France take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Griezmann. Kante tries to stroke it through, and he's cut it out. That was 1 quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe! And he should have made it 4.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, good ball. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Cuadrado probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
Changes here from both sides, in fact.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's Tovan. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cuadrado. Hoists it high. Conte. France still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. And he's there to cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dembele. He's gone for it! Back of the net! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from...
That's surely a foul, free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Bonucci. Chan, Alexandro. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. Looking for space out wide. Now it's Griezmann. Can he finish? It's come back out. Griezmann. And another time. And that's been levered clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala plays it forward. It's anyone's ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Chiellini does well to read it and intercepts. Cuadrado. Now it's Dybala. Dybala takes the long option. Here it is! He's had a go! In it goes!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. So that's it. It is all over. France are class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. It has a pop! It's anyone's ball. No question, that's a foul. And it's Toni Kroos. And the through ball is intercepted. Dembele. Mertens. Modric. And now they can launch a counter. Modric. Bale. He's shakes the shoots.
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Belgium trail at this early stage. How will they respond? He's away! It's on a... Can he finish? It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner.
Going for goal! He's scored! Right back in the game! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Lukaku is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's got away. And it's Bale. Big chance! Decent enough try.
Marco Asensio just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Hazard tries to dink it in. It's Lukaku! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Up he gets! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Alderweireld demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition...
He's gone for it! That is wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Just brushed off the ball there. Dembele goes looking. And it's Lukaku. Modric. Forward it goes. Decent looking ball. And he's away. Benzema. Chance to shoot. He's had a go! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a brilliant interception. De Bruyne. Hazard. Kroos with a good steal, well played. And it's Lukaku. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. No foul, says the referee. Now a chance to break. Out wide to the right. Dembele positions himself well and cuts it out. Dembele hoists it high. Cut out in the nick of time. Rafael Varane. Casemiro. And it's Bale. Benzema. Marco Asensio. And he's there to hoof it away. Point-blank header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hazard tries to stroke it through. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Daniel Carvajal. Dembele has created one goal already. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we're already back underway here. Alderweireld gets into the right position to intercept. Casemiro. Benzema. Well read, he sorted that out. Pinged forward. Hazard. He's got away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Bale. Alderweireld. Courtois gets it upfield. Lobs it in gently. He's through. Chance to shoot. He's gone for it!
Lukaku will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Casemiro. Alderweireld does well to read it and intercepts. Well played, he saw that coming. He's looked long this time. Hits one! Belgium really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Goes for goal! Back of the net! Into the lead once more!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Madrid go into the lead. Oh, good interception. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Lukaku. Casemiro, and he's straight offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little missed-time run.
Modric. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Going through. Bale. Great leap! Alderweireld with a fine tackle. And that's been levered clear. Goes for goal! Hazard brings the ball forward. Oh, that's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Benzema! Saved only by poor finishing.
Benzema worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Benzema. It's a decent ball. Oh, it's Marco Asensio. Benzema. Can he dig out and looking to shoot? Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. And Batshuayi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Bale. Now it's Bale. Has a swing at it! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Can he put it away? He has done it!
Belgium are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Cop's such an impressive sight. One of the great new additions in this most historic of grounds. If you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Mertens going through. Henderson plays it forward. Done very well to intervene. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Trippier. Jordan Henderson. Vardy goes looking. Sterling. Get that clear. Cahill gets it back. Brings it forward. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Dele Alli tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to dink it in, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He's made certain that won't get through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Sterling. Jordan Henderson. It's Jordan Henderson! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Looking to shoot! Goal! England! England take the lead. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. England get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
It's Carrasco. Aimed long and direct. He's picked him out. Sterling. He's got away. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Now it's Sterling. Cut out in the nick of time. Dembele. Carrasco. Now it's Lukaku. Hazard go. He's had a shot! Oh, sweet as you like! About as smooth as it gets. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit. True finish.
Lukaku really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill, and for me it was controlled perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And he has been fouled there. Well weighted. Rashford, he's through, now is he in? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Azar, he's left his man. Carrasco. And now the breakaway. Forward it goes. And it's Vardy. Well read, he sorted that out. De Bruyne. Lukaku. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Could be thinking about it, goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Vardy decides to play it back. Torreira Carrasco. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Henderson. Now it's Carrasco. Mertens. And it's Dele Alli. Rashford. Big chance here. Rashford. Looking to shoot. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. England head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we're already back underway here.
England can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Kyle Walker. Rashford going through. Vardy. Looking for a decent ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A real chance to break. And it's Mertens. He's got away. It's a promising run he's making on the right. A really good feat. Just brushed off the ball there. Mertens with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
It opened up really not.
Can he put it away? Goal, England! Into the lead once more.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Carrasco, Lukaku. And it's Vardy. Sterling. He's gone for it! In it goes! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
England are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ali. Breaks on here. Oh, good interception. Walker goes looking. Dele Alli. Rashford. Played down the flank. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. That intervention was very necessary. Belgium are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And it's Dele Alli. Rashford. The shot's on! De Bruyne. Carrasco brings the ball forward. Mertens. He's left his man. Chance. Shapes to shoot. He scores! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Belgium get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd.
And the finish! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were...
Massive leap! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Loftus-Cheek. Vermaelen is well to read it and intercepts. Play for a throw. It's a promising ball. Vardy going through. This could fall anywhere. Aimed long and direct. Defenders on the back foot. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Rashford can shoot here. Loftus-Cheek. Delph. Now, can he capitalise? Has a hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And it's Lukaku. Lukaku tries lifting it over. Gets it upfield. Loftus-Cheek. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
England seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Shoots! They are rampant! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
England were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.